fastest man, Lolo. Hi, baby. Y'all, I'm excited for tonight. How y'all feeling? Whoop. Let's not do that. Let's not end the live, right? Big DJ Rich Beats, Big Riecey. Shout out to Top Badge Riecey in the building. I see you, mamas. Let's get this thing started, y'all. Rich Beats, you're going to be super proud of me. I already started recording. You proud of me?
Wow. Oh my God, I'm proud of you.
Maybe I should turn you up though. There we go. Appreciate you, Reese. Thank you. Gotta remember to turn off those sounds. Hello?
Yeah. Turn off the sound right now. Nice and easy right now, y'all.
Nice and easy. Let's get it. Hi, Shay. Y'all, we are just getting started. Make sure you save up your DJ. Make sure y'all save up each other. Let's get it. Shout out to everybody wearing a grandma sweater because it's cold. Yeah.
It's about that time, y'all. Yeah. What?
Y'all know what it is when DJ says it's about that time. Hello?
It's time to play, like after the coin toss. It's time to play, like you about to run the base. It's time to play, like you about to run some plays.
Hello, live. Susie, I see you, Aquarian. I see you, Mr. Mike. I see you. Let's get it, y'all. It's time to play, NFL kickoff. It's time to play, alright, okay. It's time to play. Boss Up, I see you. What's up, Boss Up? Is that my nephew? Nephew? Yeah. Alright, okay. It's time to play.
What's up right now, y'all?
Stop playing with it.
Hey.
Now he had it ready to go.
Hey.
That's why we love Rich Beats.
How do I tell y'all?
Top Badge Carnival. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Y'all go get your drinks. Go get your snacks. Listen to my nephew on the radio. Happy! Sassy Ray. Let's go, y'all.
It's about that time, y'all.
Let's get it, y'all.
Right now. Let's get it, yo. You gotta get those what?
Let's get it, let's
Listen.
go! Big DJ Rich Beats in the building. Make sure y'all fave up the hottest DJ on the app. Hello?
Yo, let's get it. Let's get it, y'all. I'm chilling right now.
You feeling it right
Just
now,
like that, y'all.
Jenny, I see you. You already know the emoji to put in the comments, don't you, girl? I see you. Yo! Welcome, 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 everybody! How y'all feeling tonight? Make sure y'all fave up the best DJ on the app. My DJ Rich Beats. Bro, I love you, man. I love you, man. How y'all feeling tonight? I'm really excited to welcome you back to Modern Day Bay with ELLE, the only show on tag navigating the modern way to being Bay through self-love and healthy relationships. We've got a full crowd. I see y'all in here tonight. We got a lot of stuff, so let's just get started, all right? I am your hostess. My name is ELLE the Drug, and tonight we are broadcasting Season 3, Episode 3, Hello, of Modern Day Bay. This is a weekly show occurring every single Tuesday at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it is brought to you by the Scoutz. Do you hear me? Okay. So y'all already know the drill. Before we look at the new gifts, before we get started, I have a few announcements that I want to go over with y'all. So really quickly, if you want to tap in with me throughout the week, you can always check my schedule. It's in my bio and on my Instagram. Everything is linked whenever you hit my profile. So make sure y'all tap in with me there, okay? We do have new content that we are pushing and working on and promoting right now. It is called His or Hers with Casper and Elle, okay? Basically, it's a dope show. It's in my live. Casper comes over, he boxes up, and you all write in, bring us your advice, box up, whatever. You let us know your problems, and we tell you our advice, and it's up to y'all to decide. Well, y'all in the comments, you know, who to decide. Whose advice is best? Is it his or is it hers? The answer is the latter. Let me just make that clear really quickly. All right, there's also a lot of other great content and content creators on this app that I want to show some love to. Every single Monday at 12 noon Eastern is Manifesting with Banks. Every Monday evening at 8 p.m. Eastern is Geek Out with Casper. Every Tuesday, this is the Tuesday night lineup, y'all. It's personally my favorite day on the app. But on Tuesday, we have Rex's Executive Chef Wars at 7. Miles presents Punchlines at 8. Rello presents Hot Topics at 9. And of course, right before Modern Day Bay, we have This Is It with Queen K at 10 p.m. Eastern. It's one of my favorite shows on the app. Make sure y'all tap in. Okay, that's the Tuesday night lineup. On Wednesdays, my girl 2 Cents has a new game show called Let's Link. It is every single Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern, so make sure y'all tap in for that, okay? Also on Wednesdays, Adult Talk with Most Sexy to You at 10 p.m. Eastern. So make sure y'all check those ladies out. And of course on Thursdays, my girl Susie B has bingo at 7 p.m. Eastern. All right. And then on Friday, Top Badge Low has the brighter side at 11 a.m. Eastern time. Okay. So tons of content, tons of ways and reasons to tap into all these amazing streamers. So be sure to support them and tap into their streams. All right. We do have a few special announcements tonight. So Susie B's Halloween Spirit Week is going on this week. I will let her talk about it whenever she comes up to box up from the Boss Bay panel. However, y'all need to know about it, okay? Be sure to tap in throughout the rest of the week. She has a ton of other great content scheduled in light of the holiday. So make sure y'all fave her and tap in, all right? Also, earlier tonight, do I have Fame Star and Anna Banana here? Earlier tonight for Spirit Week in Susie B's Live, she hosted Carver's Corner, which is a live pumpkin decorating contest, and it was sponsored by Modern Day Bay. We had some amazing contestants. Do I see Fame Star and Anna Banana here? I saw them come in. Are they here? Are they here? Can I get a, where y'all at? Where y'all at? That ooh cracks me up. Fame Star, Anna Banana. Yes, okay, can y'all want to request the box? I need y'all to request the box. While we wait for them to come up, I will tell you that yes, the Carver's Corner was the first pumpkin decorating contest that I've ever seen on the app. It was really, really cool. So I'm going to bring up 2 of the contestants that had amazing artwork, and I'm going to show you what they did, and I'm going to tell y'all who won. Anna Banana, you here, baby? So first we have...
I wonder, is she here?
First we have Fame Star. Okay, Fame Star's here, Anna's here. All right, so Fame Star, I'm going to put you on mute really quickly, so hang in there real quick. Anna, hi, how are you?
I'm good.
Good. I know you're in a little bit of a time crunch, so we'll make this quick, okay? First of all, congratulations on Carver's Corner. You did an amazing job. I want you to introduce yourself, tell the people who you are, and I want you to show them what you did with your pumpkins.
Okay. Thank you, Elle. Thank you for having me here.
Okay.
This is very quick. My name is Anna Banana from Philippines, guys. Yeah, I'm a full-time streamer here in Tag, and I do a lot of things. You can check my Instagram and also my bio. Every schedule is there for the contest this month and the next, yeah. So I did a carving contest earlier, and this is what I made. Hold on,
Wait till y'all see
where's
this
the-
display. Wait till y'all see this display. Woo!
So So the theme is Nightmare Before Christmas, and I used a watermelon, and I carved those in my stream last night, like less than let's say 2 hours, and then I used a glow in the dark painting. So this one it can be glow at daytime, and it's gonna be glowing too at nighttime.
You want to turn off the lights? There you go.
There.
Whoo, look at that, y'all.
Yeah.
Look at that. How cool is that, y'all? Insane, right? So good.
Yes.
Awesome.
So that's what I did, guys. Yeah, it's the full details there. I don't have pumpkin here like big pumpkins, so that's why I use watermelon. I have small pumpkins here in Philippines. That's all I
No,
got.
that was okay. We said any gourd. So you could have used squash, you could have used watermelon, a pumpkin. You did an amazing job, Anna. Y'all, make sure y'all
Yeah.
fave up Anna. Thank you so much for boxing up and showing us that amazing display. Thank you for being a part of Carver's Corner. You did an amazing job. Make sure y'all fave up Miss Anna Banana.
Thank you, Elle.
Thank you,
so much,
sweetheart.
everyone.
Have a good one.
Yeah.
All right,
Wow.
Star, let me unmute you. And y'all, ladies and gentlemen, Star, Fame Star was our winner this evening. She did an amazing job with her carving. Go ahead and show the people what you did, Fame Star, and then you can, introduce yourself and all of that.
Alrighty. So here is my little pumpkin, and I had to do this within the nick of time, y'all. I tell you how much sweat I done bust doing this, but it was fun for sure.
You gotta back it up a little bit. Yeah. There you go. Can y'all see the face? She did that in 20 minutes, y'all. 20 minutes. Carved it right in front of us.
What?
Insane. So good. Fame Star, thank you. Tell the people where you are, whose boxes you be in, because you don't stream.
Okay, yeah. So I'm Fame Star. You already know who it be. Yeah, I be all over the place. I be over here. I reside at the counter stove, at Susie B line. I'm definitely over there with the Les Link, with 2 cents over there. I'm everywhere where Scoutz are. That's where I'm at, because it's always love and affection. Hey. But yeah, I'm glad. I'm happy to have won. I was definitely thinking that I wasn't, but I, yeah. Anna did an amazing job. I officially really thought, but like,
All right, I'm
ooh,
gonna
it
start
was
playing the
close.
music. All right. Listen, babe, I'm about to start playing the music. I love you, baby. I love you. Congratulations. You did an amazing job.
Oh, yes, she did, y'all.
An amazing job, y'all.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, y'all. So, yes, make sure y'all tap in for the rest of Spirit Week over in Susie B's Live. As you can see, amazing content going on, all right? And that was after the auction. So, period. Shout out to Anna. Shout out to Star. We appreciate y'all. Y'all did an amazing job. Thank you. Bake, I see you. All right, y'all. So, of course, we have a quick new segment. It's called ELLE Show of the Week. I want to tell y'all about a show that is not featured that you may not know about each and every week. So this week, Top Badge Lipshine has a show every Monday at 8 p.m. called Game Your Playlist, all right? And if y'all are into music the way that I am, you need to tap in. Not only will you want to tap in, you will want to play along, okay? So make sure that y'all tap in for that every Monday at 8. But if you do that, you're going to need 2 devices because like I told y'all, Geek Out with Casper's at 8 p.m. on Mondays as well. So 2 device shawties, you know what I'm saying? Let's get in there. All right? You can always check the calendar on the live home screen as well in the top left corner. That calendar not only tells you what content is coming, but also gives you the opportunity to talk about the content that you have coming up in your stream. So make sure you utilize that for your advantage. Okay, shout out to 84. I see you in here. All right. And is Poppy Blue in the building? I bet you he not. I bet you he fell asleep, y'all. Look, Poppy Blue? Oh, all right. Thank you, Karma. Oh, all right. Well, guess what? If you're interested in sponsoring an episode of Modern Day Bae, please contact me on Instagram. It is linked in my bio, all right? If you're looking to have, your name out there more, Champagne, I see you, and or you want, the opportunity to just spread some stuff on your business or whatever, make sure you hit me up on Instagram for that opportunity to sponsor an episode, okay? Also, Modern Day Bae is available for playback on YouTube. So make sure y'all get with me on there. Like, subscribe, follow, all that stuff, okay? Last thing I need from y'all right now is to fave up my DJ. DJ Rich Beats in the building, okay? Make sure y'all fave him up. This is my guy right here. Hello, shout out to Babe. Yeah, SB, I see you, baby. All right, y'all, make sure y'all fave up DJ Rich Beats. He will be back at the end of the show. But for now, we will say goodbye to him. If you're just tuning in, welcome to Modern Day Bay with ELLE. All right, this is a weekly show we do every single Tuesday at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And it's the only show on tag navigating the modern way to being Bay through self-love and healthy relationships. I'm your hostess, ELLE, the drug, and MDB is brought to you by the Scoutz. Hello? All right, y'all, so we're going to start getting into our co-host segment. So as my wonderful, beautiful, amazing co-host requests the box, I would like to tell y'all how excited I am for tonight's show and talk about tonight's topic for a second, right? Tonight's topic is it ever okay to ghost someone you've been dating or talking to? Have we all done it? Ghosting. Listen, it might be necessary. You never know, but let's talk about it, all right? Ghosting is a social phenomenon that primarily occurs in the context of interpersonal relationships, such as dating or friendships. It involves one person abruptly and deliberately cutting off all communication with another individual without explanation or warning, all right? This action leaves the recipient of the ghosting feeling confused, hurt, and often rejected, as they are left without closure or understanding of why the other person has disappeared from their life. On the contrary, many of us have done the ghosting and understand that sometimes avoiding confrontation, making a swift exit, and doubling down on cutting communication can be a way to protect one's energy. But does that make it okay? Tonight, we are going to talk about all of that, all right? And we're going to dive into it with our guest co-host first. And then we're going to bring up the Boss Bay panel for an open forum discussion. And y'all know it goes down with the Boss Bay panel. Hello? So before I introduce the co-host, I need y'all to give me... Where's the emoji at? I need the meditate. Y'all like J. Cole? Meditate. Where's the meditation? Where's the girl meditating? Okay. All right, Chef Bunny, I see you. Okay, King Aquarian. Okay, y'all, I see you. I need y'all to make my guest. Y'all know how we do this. I need you to spam it. Make her feel welcome. This is like one of Tag's most loved, okay? Period. My girl, y'all, please make some noise, some spamming comments for my girl. None other than Top Badge Riecey Cup. My girl, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing good. I'm doing great. I'm excited for this.
Me too. You look good. I'm excited to have you. What'd you say?
You can't hear me?
No, I can hear you. Yeah, I just be talking, girl. I be talking.
No, I was like, no, thank you. So yeah.
Oh, girl,
and I'm excited to be here. Thank you.
Yes, I appreciate you taking the time to do this. I really do. So thank you. So first of all, why don't you tell the people who you are, what you've got going on, what they can expect in your stream.
Hey everybody. I'm Riecey Cup, Top Badge since like July. I've been on the app for about a year and a half. What I got going on, I'm on the West Coast, so I don't go live until like 8, 9 Pacific time, so like 11, 12 Eastern. So, but I have been trying to make it a point to like once or twice a week in the middle of the week during, like the low points of that's the wrong word. Like just a little bit, lower periods at work, try to do a work stream. So I'm trying to do that so I can catch everybody, East Coast. Because, my day streams where I catch my East Coast people, my night streams where I catch my late night East Coast and, West Coast. So if you're looking for a place to fall asleep, I be on it.
Period.
What I got going on, I am going to be a judge in Carmel's auction next month on the 18th.
I'm in that auction.
I don't know if there's any more, ELLE, her first auction as a top badge, so definitely make sure y'all pull up. It's gonna be a whole vibe. So I'm judging that. Super excited about that. I have like a Zodiac showcase going on next month on the 14th with It's Rainy and Mary Molly, so I got that going on. Other than that, I just try to keep it low key, chill in my my life. So I don't usually be having too much going on.
We love it. We
But
love
thank you
the
for
chill
having
vibe.
me. Thank you.
Of course. It's my pleasure. All right, my love. So tell me in a one-word answer, what is the one characteristic that you need in your modern day bae?
In my modern day bae, what I need.
The one
I'm
characteristic.
I'm gonna say maturity, if that's a characteristic, because I feel like that encompasses a lot. Like that just says a lot.
That does say a lot.
You got me thinking on my feet.
That was a good one though. We never had that one, so it was unique and it was a good answer. So I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? All right, y'all. If you're just tuning in, welcome to Modern Day Bae with Elle. All right, this is a weekly show. Miranda, I see you. This is a weekly show we do every single Tuesday at 11 p.m. Eastern Time, and the only show on Tagged, navigating the modern way to being bae through self-love and healthy relationships. My name is Elle the Drug. I am kicking it here with top Badge Riecey, who is my guest co-host this week, so I am so excited for this conversation. As y'all know, Modern Day Bae is brought to you by the Scoutz. And without further ado, let's get into ghosting. So, like, what are your initial thoughts whenever you say that? Are you like, oh, thank God it exists, or oh, I hate ghosting? Like, what are your initial thoughts?
My initial thoughts are I don't like it because I'm a people person. I feel like, you could talk through things, you know what I'm saying? I'm more about like the other person than I am myself. So I feel like for me, ghosting is making it about me. Whereas like the other person is now left, like not knowing, and then me ghosting them could be a result of how they carry on in life, and I would never want that for anybody.
Okay, right, because it can definitely affect people. So
I could be the one that just, you know what I'm saying, just
Ooh.
messed up everything, and I would never want that ever, because I hear too many stories about it, and I don't want to be a part of that part of society.
She said, I do not want to be responsible, period. I heard that's big Stacked in the building. I see you, Stacked. Thank you for blessing us with your presence, baby. All right, so let me ask you this. Have you ever been ghosted or ghosted someone in a dating situation or in a friendship?
When a friend, I feel like with friends, like my friends just know what time it is, especially if I'm in a relationship, like, and they are, I'm going to respect that, vice versa,
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like just naturally you'll grow apart, from those situations. But as far as like actual, being with someone, yes, I have been ghosted, but it was like, it was a unique situation, but yeah, I have been. And then did I do it? Yeah, but not to your definition, no. I've never without explanation, just no.
So I feel like that's
like
not
I feel
ghosting.
like there was a build-up. Okay, then no, I've never done it.
You just didn't call back after you gave them several warnings, it sounds like.
Exactly.
Okay, period. Yeah, no, that's not ghosting.
I've never ghosted.
Oh, y'all, Reese's really a sweetheart, y'all, because let me tell you.
I thought I did, Elle. I was confident. I'm like, yeah, I ghosted, whatever. And then when you said the whole thing, I'm like, I probably should have done my research on ghosted before I even came here. No, I've never without explanation.
Wow. That's really amazing. That speaks to your character. So kudos to you. Because again, let me tell you, child, some people, I'm going to tell y'all my ghosting line. My ghosting line is, I got to run to Target. When I say that, I'm never calling you back. You know what? I'm going to call you back. I'm going to run to Target. Bruh, we're done. Don't even don't even worry about it. You heard it here. You know what I'm saying? So that's the warning.
Yeah,
I told you.
Right. You heard it here.
I gotta go to Target, bruh. Because the way you are sending me is insane. All right. So, it sounds like what you were saying. My next question here is, what is your experience and like what motivated your actions, right? But it sounds like you still tried to give time to understand that you weren't happy, and then whenever that wasn't respected, you kind of like let that dwindle off.
Right.
So what do you think are the main reasons people resort to ghosting?
Um, they don't know how to explain why. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not it. Like, they don't have the confidence. Maybe they're not, for sure themselves. So it's like just easier to just break ties with that than really try to come to the realization, like, is it me though?
Right. I see a lot of people
anybody
writing.
that knows me knows I'm big on self-reflection. A lot of people in general, I don't feel do that enough, or else you wouldn't see, you know what I'm saying, just the type of behavior that you do. When sometimes the outsider looking in is looking at that person like, you say all these things, you know what I'm saying, about this person, but like, what about you? Because I see how you play a part in that, you know.
Good.
So I think for me, ghosting could be a cowardly act, but I wouldn't say that anybody is, a coward. I don't put labels on people, but.
Well, it's interesting you say cowardly because the comments kept saying fear. They kept saying fear. They kept saying, you know what I mean? That confrontation. Yeah. So there's definitely, you know what I mean, some element to that in it. Maybe it's just like, I don't want to be bothered, or I don't want to explain myself or whatever, but there is some sort of, cowardly that goes into it. For sure. All right. So let's see here. As the boss, y'all, we are speeding through this episode. I wanted to slow down just a little bit. As I have the Boss Bay request the panel request the box, you're just tuning in to Modern Day Bay with ELLE. This is a weekly show we do every single Tuesday at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I am here kicking it with my girl, Top Badge Riecey Cup. Make sure y'all fave her. Make sure y'all go and tap in with her and love on her. Okay, she's an amazing streamer and definitely a good person to know on this app. I am bringing up the illustrious Boss Bay panel. We're going to get into these conversations a little bit more, period. We love us some Riecey. Hello?
Right, Miranda.
And where
Oh, thank you.
All right. And we're looking at Sassy too. Sassy, where you at, girl? Okay. So y'all, I feel like because this conversation is going and it's gonna go quickly, let's just get into it, right? Like, I just want to get into it.
It'll happen. I see Phil.
So go ahead and do your intro, Susie. Then we'll go over to Double, and then I will just hop right into it.
Okay, hey everybody, it's me, your girl Susie B, aka Big Bad Carly. Shout out to Modern Day Babe for sponsoring content that happened a couple hours ago, and shout out to Fame Star winner. Make sure you follow and fave my tagged account as well as my Instagram for continued content for Spirit Week that ends on Thursday.
Yay! Double, welcome to Modern Day Babe, He's new to the app, y'all. Double, do your intro.
It's going down. Hey, everybody. How y'all doing? Want me to introduce myself?
You're new to the app.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Yes, my name is Big Double. You know what I mean? I am brand new to the app, y'all. I've been here for about 2.5 hours. I'm learning how things work. Even though I've been here for 2 hours, I do have a whole bunch of shows. All of the information's in my bio. One of them is tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. Eastern time, so definitely feel free. And I do have a battle on Friday. I'm brand new, but I have a battle on Friday, so it's going down. Yeah, baby.
Period. And of course, Miss Sassy Red. How you doing?
Giving off ghosting vibes for sure. Okay, if you up here lying, I know you ghosted. Okay, but this is your girl, Miss Sassy Red, booked and busy and booked. Okay, y'all can check me out every Friday night, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time during my feature show. So amazing. You can also check me out Saturday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with my ladies, Top Badge, Demi Goddess, Kind-Hearted Babe, and 2 Stints will be in the building. And then prior to this show here, you can catch me on Queen K's This Is It at 10 p.m. Eastern during my segment, Give You.
We love it. We love it. We love it. And I tell y'all this every week, especially every time Sassy's on the Boss Bay panel, man. I love that segment. I missed it today because I was running around getting ready for the show. But I heard Demi's, and I thought that was dope. So awesome segment. Make sure y'all tap into Queen K. This is it every single Tuesday at 10 p.m. All right, y'all. So we're talking about ghosting on Modern Day Bay this week, and let's just get into it. So Riecey's not with the ghosting. She don't like it. She never done it, and I commend her for that. I, on the other hand, am not as great. Okay, let me just put that out there for you now. I be running to Target a lot, which Which means my question, it raises the question, right? Are there specific situations where it might be common or understandable to ghost someone? I'm super interested in what y'all have to say, so let's just get into it. Susie B, give me your feedback.
Probably me now. Yes. If anything, there may be a couple reasons to ghost somebody, but you should probably still say something, at least give them that last, hey, I'm out, before you just be out. But I do think there are a couple reasons, like somebody put in the comments, consistent negativity or pessimism. It's like if I come to you about that, we've had a conversation and you're just not doing better, but I'm trying to, and that's affecting me or triggering me in some type of way, I'm gonna send you my benediction and then I'm gone. I also feel like habitual liars. Like, bro, you just wake up lying, the sky orange. It's 6 o'clock. Jesus ain't even up there. The sky black. You gotta go. I'm gonna send you a benediction too, and then I'm out. So just a couple reasons at this point, it's probably acceptable.
Okay, great. Devil, what you got to say?
I am pro ghosting people because we are adults and people do realize where and when they had you messed up. You feel what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Stuff like that. So we're too old to be explaining to people, hey, this is what you did, and we're grown. You know what I mean? But acceptable reasons for ghosting people are definitely if they're giving stalker-ish behavior. You feel what I'm saying? Where it's like, how do you know I'm here? Or, I'm not going to give too many examples, but if they're giving stalkerish behavior, you got to go for sure. I don't need to explain that. I feel unsafe and I got to get up out of here. Prior to stalker behaviors, there's like something called like a little too clingy, where it's like I can't get a second to breathe. Like, where I'm at in the morning, where I'm at in the afternoon, where I'm at night. So it's like I can't get like 1 second to just like, stuff like that. So it's like, you might have to go. There's other reasons and stuff like that too, but I'll leave that there for now, just in case I have to come back to another one.
Blue has arisen. Shout out to Poppy Blue in the building, y'all. He woke up from his nap. We shouted you out as a sponsor earlier, Blue. You missed it. Anyway, Miss Sassy. Is there ever a time when it's acceptable or understandable to ghost?
I would say for me, usually like in the early stages, like if you're like, just talking, y'all probably haven't even like really met yet, but the conversation is off. To me, I'm like, I don't want to get a bunch of texts like, how you doing? No saying, you looking good, good morning. Like, for the conversation not to be going anywhere. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you doing? What's up? Like, too many. Okay, this is not, you doing a lot of texting, but you're not making the effort to pick up the phone and communicate. I'm like, clearly you don't want a grown person. You want a teenager that got time to text all day and night. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, we just gonna dead it because I'm like, clearly I'm not on your level. So we just gonna leave you where you at.
Okay, what Sassy said, I've done that, but that ain't, I thought that is.
I mean, but I don't think that's like really ghosting either because
it's right. Oh, see, I'm like, I've done
because
that.
You have to think about it. It does affect that person. So like if it affects the person and they're like, but if y'all are just talking, it's not going to affect them that much. So I see what you're saying, Reese. Is that kind of what you mean?
I don't know. People get caught up in conversation because at some point, you also have to think about long distance relationships to where if you can't see each other that often, there is a moment in time to where y'all exchange words and it is a back and forth situation. At some point, you may have your feelings invested where you just like, okay, well this ain't really going on, man. But you don't make the effort to say nothing and you just disappear.
Well, I've never gotten to that stage. It's just like friends, like people, your friends would never like I'm talking to you. I'm still never going to ghost. But like, oh, we're just talking and it's always that good morning every day. And, you look beautiful. Like, whoa. What are we doing? I'm going to ghost you because maybe I messed up in that situation. Maybe it's me. So let me go.
So one of the examples that I have, right, is and double shout out to you because you said the word unsafe, right? And there have been situations, not necessarily with myself, but with my friends where, and I mean, like, Shorty was in love, right? She was in love, and I'm like, girl, he's hitting you. You can't go back and say bye. We have to leave. Like, you know what I mean? So in those types of situations, you know, those I feel like it's okay to ghost. I feel like anytime your safety is compromised, like Double was saying, even with it may not be that extreme, right? Maybe it's just like a stalker or someone truly making you feel uncomfortable, and it's like, you know what I'm saying? I definitely think, you know what I mean? You are getting ghosting. I'm running to Target. You feel me? Like, I'm out. So shout out to you for saying that, because I think that was one of the big things that I wanted to talk about with that question. So let's get into, unless y'all have something else to say about that, we can get into the next question. Y'all got anything to add on to that?
You gotta go, they gotta go.
They gotta go. You gotta go. G to G. You know what I'm saying? All right, so are there alternative communication strategies that people can use when they want to end a dating relationship instead of ghosting? What are they? What would you do? If ghosting was not an option, what, you know what I'm saying? What alternative communication strategies do you think people can use or should use? Riecey, we'll start with you.
Basically what I said earlier about why I haven't ghosted, like just talking, like, I don't know, just because I care about people so much as a whole, and, you know, like, just even individually, and, you know, what they go through or how they think, or, you know, who brought them up to make them think this way. Like, I think real deep when it comes to people, you know, and like onion layers that I don't, you know, I really try not to make just rash, you know, decisions or, you know, responses, because I know how that can affect people. I've done it, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've had my fair share of that, you know, you can't take it back. So I just try to approach people, like, you know, just with care, and especially in the day that we're in and the time that we're in, especially if, like, people don't really get that, you know, I just think it's important. I think it's really important.
And that's a really good point, the day and time that we're in. Hold on to that, because I want to get into that a little bit after this question. Susie, what about you? Do you have any alternative communication methods that you have used or you would prefer using instead of ghosting?
I too am in the same boat as Riecey. I have not ever ghosted anybody. I am a natural communicator, plus I'm an overthinker. So I want to talk. I want to know, because maybe it's something I can work on. Maybe it's something I didn't see. But I have been ghosted a lot. Like, I have been. And so from that perspective, speaking of the ghosted, if ghosting is just not an option, do something creative or nonverbal. Music speaks a lot of times and places where we cannot. Create a playlist and send it to me. Listen to these songs in order, start from the beginning, don't shuffle, and understand what I'm saying. Write a letter. You know, that is a very good form of nonverbal communication, where you can be as expressive as you need to be, and write it as many times as you need to, because the first edition is probably going to be very offensive and rude, and you ain't going to want to give them that one. So maybe give yourself a couple rough drafts, and then, you know, try it again. But ultimately, communication obviously going to be the best route for that. But, you know, thinking outside the box, if that's ghosting is just, I don't want to ghost this person, I want to communicate, be creative.
I love that music. What about you, Double? What you got? Is there an alternative method that you recommend?
For the sake of my first answer I gave just now, I'm going to say a restraining order. You know what I'm saying? 100%. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Due to the answer that I gave, for sure. Restraining order, for sure, is definitely one way to get that off of you. You know what I'm saying? If need be. But music was a great answer, for sure. Playlist, for sure. There's little signs you could do. There's little signs you could buy. You know what I mean? Heart-shaped pizza and break it in half. You know what I'm saying? Symbolism. You know what I'm saying? Some stuff like that. Draw a picture.
We love the creativity. What about you, Miss Sassy?
I feel like they done stole all the good ones.
They did.
You know?
I'll call you first next time.
You know, push come to shove, it's just at some point, even if it is via text or just, I don't know. I mean, because that's the only thing I think, at least nowadays, people are so prone to when it comes down to texting. Just send a text and be like, listen, this thing ain't really working out. Got it, baby.
Right. I thought about that last second too. I thought about the last second memes. Like this is the internet era, so there's nothing to find a meme that matches the emotions that you're going through at the time. So you know what I mean. You just send a meme and be like, hey, break up with them with Arthur. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. So it's fine.
I like that. That was Carmel, right? Saying memes. That was good. That was good. And that goes back to what you were saying about this day and age, what you were saying, Double, about internet time. So this is what my question is. Has the rise of technology and dating apps made it easier and more acceptable to ghost people? Because I feel like that this was not like a super big thing when I was in high school, right? Like this was not like ghosting people wasn't like a thing. So like, do you think it's because of the rise in technology? Do you think it's because it's just become more culturally acceptable? Like, how did we get here with ghosting? How did it become an option?
Good question. Really good question.
Thank you, Double. What do you think, Reese? And then I'm gonna go to Sassy because y'all told me
I didn't know the
answers
order.
last time.
Man, I'm real unconventional when it comes to stuff like that. So I was just talking about this earlier. Like, I didn't have social media until I got tagged. I was in almost 10-year relationship, and just between me and my spouse, like we decided like we weren't gonna, you know what I'm saying, do that because it just kind of takes away from our household. Wow. So we just didn't. And then, you know, I got on tag and it was like, oh, you know, Betty, she made me a IG, and then so I'm like, I was really not in the era of any of that, you know. So for me, it's different. Like I don't believe in like using memes to express yourself because it, again, for me, is like it's an act of, you know, like you aren't sure of yourself to be able to express that to that person, you know. And so for me, I do absolutely feel like technology and everything has a huge part to play in that. I also too, like, I'm kind of usually the outsider when it comes to like people. A lot, I hear, for me, the majority of the people I know, whether it's here or off the app, it's like they're not people persons, or they don't, you know, mess with people, or they like animals over people. And I'm like, how do you get born into a world of people? People. Like, be around people, and you're a person to not like people. Like I think it's deeper. It really is deeper. It's real deep rooted. So for me, I don't like to step on toes or offend nobody. I'm already a strong person, so I try to be careful with my words, and like I don't agree with it at all. So
at all.
Even today, I don't really engage in social media like that. Like I don't. I just don't.
Period.
I'd rather be around people, and anybody that knows me knows, even on this app, like it's crazy to me. I'll just say this part. It's crazy to me how people can know each other for years and don't meet up or have never seen each other. You know, it's like me, if I feel like I have a connection with you, I bet you there's like about 6 people that could say they've met me in real life. You know what I'm saying? Like, and the list is going to go on. You know, I have another list coming up in December. You know what I'm saying? Like, for me, I want to know, you know, how you are when you're around me, because I'm going to be the same here as I'm going to be, you know what I'm saying, in person. And for me, I need to make sure, you know, that's going to be solid.
Perfect. I respect it. I love it.
Shawnee met me.
And she is, period. We love that. Miss Sassy, what about you? Do you think the rise of technology and dating apps make it easier or more acceptable to ghost? Or do you think it's more just a societal thing, like as it's evolved? What you think?
I mean, I think as we get older, I'm like, because I'm kind of old school with it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Before social media was heavy as it is now, like you did have those moments to where you'd want to talk to somebody over the phone. I think now it's to the point to where you get to a place of being on the internet and not having to exchange your number, but you can speak through the social media instead of just doing that. I definitely feel like it makes it easier, but I think also maybe back then I just wasn't aware. Like that wasn't something, you know, I think it hasn't, I don't want to say like it wasn't popular. I'm like, I didn't even know it was something that had a name for it. So it wasn't, something that for me I was really like aware of. So maybe I could have been speaking with somebody and then we kind of just, it was just something to me to where I'm like, nah, we just fade out. Like, that's just how it is. Instead, now they got a name, there's a name to where it's like, no, you out here ghosting because you ain't tell the person. So I think as you grow, you evolve, things definitely change. So I do really think it makes it easier just because of social media.
I agree. That's a good point. Thank you, Sassy. Double, what you got to say?
Could you ask the question one more time, please?
Yes. Has the rise in technology, excuse me, and dating apps made it easier or more acceptable to ghost?
Okay, so I had to make sure. All right. So we started out with AIM, right? We started out with AIM, which was AOL Instant Messenger for some of y'all that don't know, right? A lot of us were on the app before we were even old enough to be on the app. You know what I'm saying? And then we had MySpace, you know what I mean? The skip down the line, we have Tag now, right? So on these apps, we were given the opportunity to become who we wanted, when we wanted. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us come on these apps now still and become who we want and when we want. There's different personalities and stuff like that too. People be having this imagination they can create any, persona you want to be. So with that being said, yes, for sure, 100%. You can come on these apps, become somebody you want, get close to somebody, stuff like that too, and then boom, disappear right back into your regular life and stuff like that too. They'll never be able to find you, never even know who you really were. You feel me? So yeah, for sure. Shout out to cheaters too. Yes, no doubt.
Not cheaters. Hey, yo. That's funny.
I love cheaters.
And I feel like, but like catfishing too, I feel like that plays a part in it because like you said, you can literally be who you want and then not have to explain any of that lie. Not explain any of that lie, which speaks to the self-help you need to do that Riecey was talking about. Susie, what's your take? You think that social media has influenced ghosting or made it more acceptable?
No.
Ooh.
I don't.
Tell me why.
I think that people in general just want to have other reasons and justifications for being trash. Like, you're just trash, and that's just what that comes down to. You aren't considerate of anybody else. It makes you selfish and low-key kind of narcissistic for you to want to go somebody and not have a conversation to explain why. Even if it's an issue within self, you should be able to say, you know what, it's me. Even though we don't like that line, if it's your truth, tell me that, but don't ghost me. I think social media just gives people the space to act out their crazy. I've come into a lot of situations, even through my stint of being homeless, where people were stalked and harassed and treated in a way because of social media. They had no escape. It was no ghosting. They were found everywhere and we were homeless. Like, how is that even possible? So no, I don't feel that social media does that. I think people do that. And through different generations, it was different things. Maybe ours was ghosting, but the generation before were alcoholics. The generation before were women abusers and they beat, So I think it's a thing every generation. So I won't necessarily say that social media or this age contributes to that. I just really feel it's trash people.
Trash people. She said she don't give a about your MySpace days. You don't care about none of that. You trash. All right, I'm not mad at it. So let's flip to the other end really quickly. This is our last question. We've got to wrap up in a little bit. But what advice would you give someone who's afraid of being ghosted or who has recently experienced it? A lot of people say it's traumatizing, right? A lot of people say it's very triggering. It can contribute to anxiety. It can contribute to specifically separation anxiety, especially if someone experiences a lot of loss, right? So it can just keep that wound open. So what advice would you give to someone who's afraid of being ghosted or who has recently experienced it? Riecey, we'll start with you and we'll go in the same order since we did the first two the other way.
I would say reflect on that situation. Like, what was it, that drew you to that person originally? Because maybe it was that person. You know what I'm saying? I think we beat ourselves up, about something that we don't have control over. But if we reflected, on our actions, maybe what it was about that person. Like for me specifically, I move too fast. Like I'm known to do that. When I'm such an emotional, I'm very in control of my emotions, but when I feel something, it's strong. You know what I mean? Then I'm a risk taker. So I'm gonna go. You know what I'm saying? What's a broken heart? You know what I'm saying? it's cool to bounce back, for me. But, that's where I have had to learn over time to understand other people and, the way they move, the way they tick, like what brought them to be this type of person, what experiences did they go through, all of that, So, just my advice would be, it's not you, but just self-reflect on what it was that drew you to that person and maybe choose a different path, choose a different type of person. I learned like what I thought was my type physically, of course, that ain't it.
Right.
Everybody wants that, and you fight in the world for that. You know what I'm saying? But that's what built that person to begin with. Mm-hmm. So it's like just really, caring about what's on the inside. You know what I'm saying? Because
love it.
When I did that, the outside was so beautiful, and like some of the most, people I weren't attracted to originally, like I couldn't keep my hands off of them.
Yeah.
Because of who they were. So.
I love it. So basically, do some self-reflection and figure out why you're attracted to that type of person, and
there's too many people
do things differently.
There's too many people in the world.
Hello,
and there's too many people in the world, you guys. Like we can't just trap ourselves in. So I've been hurt so many times, like. But out of the billions, like you're gonna subject yourself to this little,
facts.
Little group.
Sassy, what do you think? What advice would you give someone who's afraid of being ghosted or has recently experienced it?
I'm gonna try to keep it PG because this is slightly triggering. Okay. But I'm gonna piggyback off of what she's saying. Take the time to look at self. 9 times out of 10, I feel like for me, at least looking at me personally, what they got going on, the reason why they didn't effectively communicate with you is a personal situation for them, not so much for you. Mm-hmm. And it could be a situation of it's a pattern. You know what I mean? People have forms of pattern to where they feel like because it's easier, some people feel like it is a cowardly way to get out. Don't go off the deep end. Don't cut nobody. Don't go to jail. Feel your feels, but focus on self. Focus on self. Feel what you need to feel. Rebuild yourself. Rebuild your confidence, and flourish.
Period. Focus on self. We're two for two so far. Double, what you got to say? What advice would you give someone who is afraid of being ghosted or recently experienced it?
I'm going to say adjust your crown, right? Adjust your crown. Don't forget that you are better than whatever situation that it was that you went through. That person just wasn't worth your time. You know what I'm saying? Like they said too, they might have been going through something, whatever the case may be, but they wasn't worth your time. You know what I mean? So don't sit down and dwell over it, because at the end of the day, the person that's supposed to be there for you will be there for you when the time comes. You know what I mean? So just enjoy life the way it is. See it like that.
Sweet and simple. We like it. Susie B.
Pull up to their mama house. They put gas and sugar in the tank. Okay, now
break all windows.
I'm just playing. The best advice I've heard though, for real, is take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Which just simply means, even though they ghosted you, if you're operating out of pure intention and out of trueness to yourself, then your enemies will be made your footstool. So you can't internalize everything that's being said or every reason. Don't allow yourself to overthink, because those people in time will come back to you. If they, whether it's an apology, whether it's they took the time to self-reflect, now they're, I'm in a better space so I can communicate, You just have to make sure that you're staying true to who you are and taking what resonates, That's pretty much what I got to say.
Ooh, all phenomenal answers, y'all. We are at 11:54, so we are running out of time. I'm going to have the Boss Bae do quick outros and box down, and I'm going to get into my final thoughts right after that. So go ahead. We'll start with you, Susie, and go right across.
Okay, once again, it's me, Susie B. I enjoyed tonight's episode. Shout out to our co-host, Riecey Cup, our host, Dr. Badge the Drug, and the Boss Bae panel. Y'all make sure y'all hit me with the fave and tune in tomorrow, because it is a cornerstone on Elm Street. The Halloween costume party is going down. DJ Rich will be in there on the ones and twos. Hello, so y'all know what it is. And still, if they want to ghost you, you can bink them if you need to, because the hood way, baby.
Double.
She is
It's going with them. It's going with them. Big double, not the little one. Like I said, I am brand new to the app, y'all. I forgot how long I said I was here earlier, but I've only been on the app for an hour. You know what I mean? I came in for the show. So, you know what I mean? If y'all don't have me fave, man, hit me with that fave. I got a whole bunch of shows. The information is in my bio. Like I said, the IG is in the bio, y'all. Even though I'm brand new, I have a battle this Friday at 11 p.m. Eastern time, and it's not friendly. Hello, smoke that goop.
And Miss Sassy.
Here we go.
All right, y'all make sure y'all check me out. Hit me with a fave. All the information is in the bio. If you did not know, y'all can check me out on Fridays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And just catch me when you can, because she puts it busy and books.
Hello.
Thank you.
Check her out every single Friday, y'all, 6 p.m. So amazing. All right, y'all. Riecey, while I still have you here, I'm going to do my final thoughts. Overall, open and honest communication is generally a better approach, right? To ending a relationship or addressing conflicts. It allows for understanding, closure, and personal growth. It also promotes healthier relationship dynamics, even in cases where the relationship needs to end. The only exception to this rule is when one's safety is compromised, in which case it may be necessary to prioritize personal security over communication. All right, sometimes that non-communication is your safety net, and in those cases that's when it's acceptable, you know. As DJ Rich Beats makes his way back to the box, I want to thank our co-host this week, Top Badge Riecey Cup, for being here tonight, sharing your time and your insight. Girl, I appreciate you and your beautiful spirit. Please go ahead, do an outro, let the people know where they can find you.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, I was in my head about them cool outros before me. I don't got nothing snazzy like that. But yeah, again, Riecey Cup, I'm on the West Coast, so you can catch me like 8, 9 Pacific time. You know, if you need a sleep stream to go to, you know what I'm saying, you on the East Coast, you can catch me live. Randomly, you know, if I'm not on one day, I'm gonna be on the next day. So
Period.
daily, every other day. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can catch me within like a 24, 48 hour period. But I really appreciate you having me. This was a blast. Like, I learned a tremendous amount, and I appreciate all you guys. And thank you to all my people for being here. The biggest hug. You heard them.
Period.
That's the outro.
Period. Shout out to you, Riecey. Thank you so much. All right, y'all, that's the show. Thank you for joining us for another episode of Modern Day Bae with Elle. Special shout out to tonight's featured co-host, Riecey Cup, our panelists, Susie B, Sassy, and Top Badge Big Double L. The Modern Day Bae production team, Aquarian, Mado, my DJ Rich Beats, and tonight's media sponsor, Tawag CEO. Be sure to meet me back here next Tuesday at 11 p.m. Eastern Time. Until then, I'm Elle the Drug, and remember, you can change the world by simply being yourself. Let's go, let's get it. Ooh, my favorite gift, jokes, thank you! Shout out to Bank! Thank you!
One time, yo.
What's up? It's your girl, Elle the Drug, and when I'm not busy being a modern day bae, I am locked in with my favorite DJ, DJ Rich Beats. Put some respect on it.
You know how to play that song one more time.
You already know.
Ooh.
It's okay, Devon. It's on YouTube. Get the playback on YouTube.
Walk up in the party like wood.
What'd he say?
Get it?
Yeah. Vivi, I see you.
Walk up in the party like wood. Homie, what's up? You think to get drunk? Throw your hands up. Walk up in the party like wood. All my ladies, what's up? You think to get drunk?
As I finish, y'all,
Walk up in the party like wood. I'm about to walk up in the party.
we gotta walk what?
Watch me walk up in the party like. I'm about to walk up in the party like wood.
It's the Bake G-Way remix for me.
Know that you drunk and you're blazing high. I'm waving. Heart beating like a
Oh yeah, they did a mashup, y'all. You had that?
The mashup go crazy. Favor my DJ. Lady, I see you, beautiful.
You know what it is. It's your girl, Susie B, aka Big
As I
Bad
finish, y'all.
Party. When I'm not out here
smoking and dropping bags, you can catch me tuned and tapped into the best and hot DJ on tap that Mr. Book and Busy Business Book, DJ Rich Beat, play that sound.
We are y'all.